So what do the different belts mean in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Starting with the white belt. This is the easiest and the hardest belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's the easiest because no one expects anything of you. You're going to make a million mistakes. Everybody around you is going to want to help you, show you things, help you out. It's the hardest belt because you have to go from a sofa to the mats and put it on. And this is where a lot of people fail. They really want to learn a sport like this, a martial art, a self-defense, but they get too nervous and they back out. So white belt, easiest and the hardest belt. Blue belt, what does this mean? The belt where people quit. Why do they quit at the blue belt? Because the blue belt, when you're a white belt, you see the blue belt, and you think, I really want this. It maybe takes you 18 months, 2 years to get the blue belt. You train. These people are like gods when you first start. They seem to know everything. And then you get the blue belt. And now you feel pressure all of a sudden. The same white belt that you were training with, and maybe they felt a little bit better than you for a while, and they didn't get their blue belt, and you did. And now your ego's going to kick in. So the blue belt is the belt of be careful of your ego, because this is when so many people, I've given people blue belts, 2 weeks later they quit. And it happens all over the world. Purple belt. Purple belt's a bit of an enigma. You don't see loads of purple belts. It's a strange belt because it's hard to get there because your ego will beat you. However, when you make it there, you've reached a few belts in Jiu-Jitsu. This is the middle belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This is the belt where you find your game. You start to find what you're good at, what you like training. But people find this difficult because they still wait to be spoon-fed all the information from their coach. Hey, exactly how do I do this? No, there's a white belt. Your job is to come in and just shut up and listen and do what you're told because you don't know anything yet. With a purple belt, you have to do your own research a little bit. You have to figure things out a little bit. You're training with the same people for a while. Sometimes you're ahead of them. Sometimes they catch you up and they're ahead of you. You don't get spoon-fed anymore. My job as a coach in Jiu-Jitsu, I watch my purple belts, I watch my brown belts, and I just help them. They know their game. They know what works for them and what doesn't. I might teach a class. I don't expect them to take everything from the class. Now it's time to start cherry picking. Hey, what works for me? What doesn't work for me? So it's a hard one because now the pressure's on you a little bit. You have to teach yourself a little bit of jiu-jitsu as well. Yes, you have a coach, but when I watch my purple belts train, I maybe go over after the roll and say, hey, try this a little bit different, do this. So don't wait to be spoon-fed the information. Now it's time to think for yourself. Brown belt. Brown belt is basically a black belt. A brown belt, you just need a little bit more time on the mat. You need to hone your game, work on your timing a little bit. But a brown belt takes a long time to get. It's a really, really good level. You'd have to be insane to quit at brown belt. And then the black belt, you go right back to beginning and you start all over again. And I had great advice from a friend of mine, David Lee, over in England. When I got my black belt, he said, your apprenticeship's over. Now it's time to start training.